Let me tell you something most men will never hear. Some desires a woman holds, she'll never say them out loud. She'll never admit them, even to herself, because they're too raw, too primal, too taboo. These desires don't show up in what she says. They show up in what she does, and if you as a man don't understand them, you'll keep wondering why the nice guy got ghosted, while the guy with edge, the man she shouldn't want, is the one she can't stop thinking about. So today, we're diving deep into the 7 forbidden female desires, the ones men were never meant to know, the ones women fear being judged for, and the ones that, when understood, give you the power to see through the masks and connect with her soul. Or walk away with your frame intact. Let's begin. Part 1. The desire to submit to strength. This is the most politically incorrect thing you'll hear today. Deep down, many women crave to submit, but only to a man strong enough to lead. Not control, not dominate mindlessly, but lead. To be so grounded in his masculine frame that her nervous system relaxes, her mind lets go, her body softens. But here's the kicker. She'll never say this. Why? Because admitting it sounds weak. And society teaches her to never appear weak. But biology doesn't care about politics. The Stoics taught, nature is relentless, it will have its way. If your presence commands calm, if your vision cuts through chaos, if your decisions are firm without arrogance, she'll want to follow your lead, even if she never says it. Out loud, Part 2, the desire to feel overpowered. Emotionally, she doesn't just want a man who listens, she wants a man who can handle her storms. When she tests you, when she pushes your buttons, when she throws emotional chaos your way, she's not trying to destroy you, she's trying to feel you. She wants to know, can your energy contain mine? Not with logic, not with debates, not with passive silence, but with stillness, with presence. She desires a man who won't flinch at her fire, because if your presence stays calm while hers burns, that's emotional dominance, and that's what stirs a forbidden hunger inside her, a hunger to be seen and still accepted. Part 3. The desire to be possessed. Without losing freedom, this one is paradoxical. Women want to feel claimed, but not caged. They want to feel like you've chosen them with intensity, that in your eyes she's not just a woman, she's your woman. And yet, she also needs to feel free, to express, to flow, to move. It's a desire rooted in tension. Make me feel like I belong to you, but don't smother me. Most men get this wrong. They either go too soft, never showing that primal edge of possession, or they go too hard, trying to control, chase, or cling. But the Stoic man knows, true possession isn't about ownership, it's about magnetism. When your presence is powerful enough, she'll orbit you willingly. No force, no begging, just silent gravity. Part 4. The desire to be seen. Without words, most women walk through life feeling invisible. Not physically, but emotionally. They wear makeup, post selfies, chase validation, but inside, they're starving for something deeper. Please see me, not the version I show, but the me I'm scared to reveal. She desires a man who doesn't just see her body, but senses her soul, who notices the tremble in her voice when she talks about her childhood, who hears the silence behind her smile, who feels when she's not okay, even when she says, I'm fine. This is a forbidden desire because it terrifies her. To be truly seen means to be vulnerable. To be known means to risk rejection. But if you're grounded enough, still enough, to witness her without judgment, she will open to you in ways words could never unlock, not because you asked, but because she felt safe. Part 5. The desire for a man with mystery predictability is safe. But mystery? That's what makes her heartbeat spike. She craves a man she can't fully figure out, a man whose mind isn't open like a book, but more like a locked journal with occasional glimpses inside. Now listen, this doesn't mean being cold, distant, or fake. It means having depth. private battles, unspoken dreams, a code you live by that you don't explain. The man who doesn't spill everything, who doesn't post every thought, who leaves her wondering just a little. That man becomes unforgettable. Why? Because her mind tries to solve what it doesn't understand, and her heart follows what her mind can't control. Part 6. The desire. To lose control, safely in a world where she always has to be composed, she secretly desires a space where she can let go, to cry without shame, to moan without guilt, to surrender without judgment. This isn't just about intimacy, it's about safety. She wants to lose herself in your presence, in your eyes, in your leadership, but only if you're grounded enough to hold her fall. She doesn't want to be your emotional therapist. She doesn't want you to break with her. She wants to collapse into a man who stands firm, as Marcus Aurelius once said, "Be like the cliff against which the waves break, unmoved." When you become that man, she'll give you everything, not because you demanded it, but because you created the conditions where her surrender felt like freedom. Part 7. The desire to be chosen. Without needing to compete in a world of dating, apps, social media likes, and endless options, most women feel like they're constantly competing with other women, with your distractions, with your past. But deep down, she desires this one forbidden thing, to be chosen wholeheartedly, without question, without games. And she won't ask for it, because asking makes it feel less real. She wants to feel it through your actions, the way you look at her when no one's watching, the way you remember her favorite details, the way you stay grounded in yourself yet still make space for her. That kind of choosing, it's rare, and that's why it matters. Because when a woman feels deeply chosen, not for sex, not for show, but for who she is, she blooms, she softens, and she gives you a version of herself that no one else gets to see. Final thoughts. The stoic power of knowing the unspoken brother. These forbidden desires, they're not tricks, they're not tactics, they're truths, unspoken but always present. And when you see them, not to manipulate but to understand, you move differently. You stop chasing attention. You stop reacting to games. You stop wondering, why did she leave? Instead, you become a man who gets it, a man who sees the unseen, who walks with quiet strength, who connects without losing himself. Because Stoicism isn't about being cold, it's about being calm in chaos, wise in emotion, and anchored in truth. And once you understand these truths, you'll never see women the same way again. She'll feel it, and the world will start responding to you in a way you've never experienced before, not because you tried harder, but because you finally became the man who sees what others ignore. Stay grounded, stay sharp, and never stop mastering the art of self